More than 5,800 cases of COVID-19 in Tennessee with 124 deaths.
The governor has launched an economic recovery team now tasked with rebooting our economy in the month of May. Now, this comes as we learn almost 2,000 people have recovered so far. And while that number is encouraging, Middle Tennessee has 8 of the top 11 counties with COVID-19 in the state, which is why we are still under a safer at home order. A battle over abortion access during the pandemic now heads to court.
Advocate organizations argue Governor Bill Lee has no right to restrict a woman's access to abortions, even with COVID-19 concerns. News Channel 5's Chris Davis joins us live at Planned Parenthood with the latest developments. Chris.
You know, Vicki, Planned Parenthood is actually completely empty behind me, and it has been since April 8th. That's when Governor Lee issued his executive order banning non-essential and non-emergency surgeries. But now that new lawsuit may change everything.
We're hopeful that we'll be able to get this in front of the judge, and then the judge can weigh the evidence and make a decision.
The Tennessee ACLU legal director is hoping for a quick decision in a venue notorious for slow justice. To speed up the process, the ACLU, Planned Parenthood, and Center for Reproductive Rights have filed a supplemental lawsuit to an existing case about a 48-hour waiting period in order to get a quicker decision.
Now, while you can certainly do certain things around medical care during an emergency like this and a crisis like this, you can't just completely put something in effect that would prohibit women from being able to access this reproductive health care.
Tom Castilli argues Governor Lee's ban of all elective surgeries shouldn't apply to abortion clinics because they often can be essential or even emergency surgeries.
Provision of abortion can be an urgent matter.
He also argues forcing women to get abortions out of state will only make them more at risk of getting the coronavirus.
We certainly don't want people making unnecessary trips out of state and making unnecessary trips to healthcare providers where there are people that may have vulnerabilities to COVID-19 that need to go to these healthcare providers for other reasons.
Now, a spokesperson for Governor Bill Lee tells us that they think this lawsuit is a distraction, that they issued that executive order because it preserves PPE gear, and they stand behind that decision. Now, meanwhile, this is not the first ACLU lawsuit to challenge this in other states, including Alabama, Ohio, and Oklahoma. The courts have already ruled in those cases, saying that abortion facilities like the ones behind me have to stay open. Meanwhile, the Texas case is going before the U.S. Supreme Court. So stay tuned on that. For now, live downtown, Chris Davis, News Channel 5.